Hello everyone, welcome to this little podcast here, the podcast where I try and talk for about 4 minutes, and I'll see how that goes. So, looks like we have a viewer base of 1 today, and let's give a good old shout out to Mr. Adable. Now, as you know, we all take questions from our viewers here, and this week's question is about who should draw the district lines. This is a very controversial topic right now, considering that gerrymandering has been happening a lot. And it's just an unfair process. Gerrymandering, for those of you that don't know, is when you redraw the district lines in a way that would make the current party members that are currently in power get reelected once again. This is obviously unfair, considering that it does not allow for much change to be made. So, just to go over a couple of terms, we have packing, which is moving the voters of the opposing party into only a few districts, meaning that all the other districts with the population majority that you possess would take over. Then you have cracking, which is the splitting of a population, an opposing population, that would otherwise win. If you split that population and put them as minorities in other districts, it's as if your current political party has the lead, or has the majority, I guess. So, there are a couple cases where some states, they are bipartisan, meaning they collaborate when they choose. In some cases, this is an improvement. In fact, instead of having just the current party members choosing which one or which districts lines go where, you have 2 people. Does that necessarily fix it? Not exactly. Both people can collaborate to set their district lines however they want, meaning there's still going to be bias. So, how do you fix that? Well, there have been some instances where the voters decide instead. Now, that's not always the best. A couple reasons, actually. One, voters aren't always made aware of the situation. When voting for officials in their state, they're not always aware of the effects, the after effects of what they're voting for is. So, a lot of times they'll just go ahead and vote for the official that they want, and then on that ballot, it will also include, do you wish, or do you agree on these district lines being made? And a lot of times, voters not aware of those those effects, and they'll just say, yeah, I agree with that. But no one is really aware of it. Even though it's a huge problem, it's not really represented in the media or anywhere, really. And voters just don't take a look at the specifics of it. So, you could say, oh, let the people decide, but that doesn't solve every single problem. In terms of a solution, the best option, in my opinion, would be that everybody elects a sort of a committee or a few officials, maybe not a few, maybe a bunch, but a group of officials that are as independent as possible. They are completely moderate with all views. They could be considered swing voters when voting one candidate or the other, or one party or the other, I should say. And they really, if there was a way to prove that they were unbiased as possible, it would have to be that they are completely independent. They're not the independent party, but just independent, meaning moderate. So, that way, if these officials could be elected, they would be able to pick the district lines themselves. If all goes well, these district lines would then be, again, offered up to the people, considering that the people should be the ones in control anyway, rather than the current party members. They'd be offered up to the people to double check, and hopefully some of the population will check up on those effects and how it will change the current state, the districts. Because you can't sadly inform everyone, but hopefully most people will, and that will be as close to you as possible that you can get to the people choosing where those district lines will be. Because those officials will be educated in it, and they'll try to make it as evenly possible, because the current state of it right now, too many people are doing it, but it's hard to prove, and so it's not many people avoid it because it's hard to prove, so they just keep doing it. So that would be my take on how gerrymandering could be fixed. Hope you enjoyed this podcast, and I will see you guys later. Not really, but I hope you liked it, Mr. Hannibal.